I had a tree fall on me in June of 1983, and I crushed the fourth lumbar vertebrae, fractured the third and fifth. I got a big fusion from L2 to L5 in my back, and it's just given me a lot of grief. My right leg was completely numb, and I was doing what they call it a foot drop or something like that, where I slapped my foot when I walked, and it was getting hard to walk. I was also getting spasms clear across the low back, both sides. They just about dropped me to my knees.
That's when Warren started conservative treatments to ease his pain.
We tried a bunch of stuff. We tried epidural steroids, which helped a little bit, but not for very long. Physical therapy did nothing for me. Sometimes made it worse. Chiropractor was, I wouldn't say it was not helpful, but it wasn't anything that would fix it, you know. It was finally getting where it wasn't tolerable anymore for me. So that's when I went to another surgeon that wanted to break my fusion and do some stuff and put more pins and rods. And I was just like, I don't think that's what I need.
Not wanting to endure more invasive surgery, Warren started researching for alternatives.
I did a Google search, Bonati popped up, and I just made the call.
Based off of what he learned, he sent his images in for an evaluation to determine if he was a good candidate for the exclusive Bonati Spine Procedures.
I just sent my MRI and CT scan down, and I don't remember the guy's name that reviewed it now. It was in 2017. So anyway, they did a review of it and said they thought they could probably help me.
Hearing the good news, Warren made an appointment for an in-person evaluation and scheduled his procedures.
I walked in and I was greeted by some really nice people after our discussion, and him looking over the MRI and CT scan. I felt very comfortable that he could repair it.
Warren tells us about his previous spinal fusion surgery and compares it to the targeted Bonati Spine Procedures.
The fusion spine was terrible. I had to walk with either a walker or crutches for probably most of a year after that, you know, and coming from a real active person that, you know, I've worked in the woods logging, and to being able to barely walk, it was kind of tough. I wore a full body back brace for 9 months after that one. So I've had 2 Bonati surgeries. The first one I had relief from my numb leg right after. I mean, the next day it was like it was complete different deal when I went back to talk to him. And then after the second surgery, immediately, right as soon as I got up off the table, I was ready to go.
Warren shares how he feels years after his patented Bonati Spine Procedures.
I can get around better. I can walk. I don't have the constant pain and the spasms that were really bad. My leg isn't numb anymore, and it's just a whole lot better than it used to be.
Now Warren is back to fishing in his boat and enjoying life, all pain-free.
I think it's still pretty good. I get around a lot better than I used to. And then I go fishing. As you probably noticed, I had my boat picture up earlier, but I usually fish every weekend, and I don't have the issue of being in the boat where before the rocking of the boat, or, you know, if it got rough out, it would trigger those spasms I was getting.
To see more stories of recovery just like this, search for the Bonati Spine Institute on YouTube, Rumble, Apple's App Store, Google's Play Store, Roku, and Amazon's Fire TV.